Kinda?
It's in the Google Doc. Everyone has access to.
Is it
Ah, yes.
a different Google Doc?
No, Hero School.
Might have to share that one.
Sure.
I don't have
Is
that
it shared already? It's in the Discord logs.
I can also put it in the main logs.
Wasn't sure if anybody had created one of those, so I was just doing my partial notes and hoping that they were accurate enough.
Who's the anonymous blobfish?
What?
In the Google Doc, you know, it gives you like
Oh, he's probably just not
anonymous
signed in.
animals.
I don't think
It ain't me. There's an anonymous blobfish, an anonymous kiwi, an anonymous chameleon, and an anonymous squirrel.
The squirrel is currently at chapter 6.
Yeah.
I'm the
I think-
squirrel.
I think I'm the blobfish.
Chameleon is putting F's.
I'm a squirrel.
Too many F's.
Yeah, the chameleon is effing.
So I am apparently the chameleon. Now the
Might
kiwi
be.
is doing eyes.
Oh, poggers! I'm the kiwi. Let's go.
Ooh.
The content that truly matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's the real kiwi here?
I just need Asin and Cortana to talk. The rest of you have been talking, and I know your icons work.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, your icon works.
Yo, what up?
Yep. Alright, see, they all work.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
They light up whenever you talk. That way,
You do-
people actually know who the fuck you are now.
I light up
Leave.
whenever you guys talk.
Is that in Twitch when that happens?
Yeah.
Oh, I am going to go to your channel and mute it.
Pretty,
I'm already there, man.
pretty cool.
How are we gonna get to the front page?
I don't know. That's pretty awesome that they light up though.
With just 5 of us.
Give it a couple of years, we might make it there. If we manage to develop our skills long enough, maybe we can be one tier below Critical Role.
Right. Yeah.
And if that fails, could we start a bowling podcast and call ourselves Critical Bowl? And just go bowling all the time instead?
Oh,
That sounds awful.
well,
We
Ticket
could-
over
we
there
could
might
go
have a different bowl.
We could go bowling as D&D characters
Oh no, I agree with Joe.
and role play
different
the
bowl.
bowling.
Can use a bowl while bowling, and then comment on it.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with bowlception. It's
Anyhow.
bowls all the way down.
Anyways, are bowling alleys
Alright.
even still open? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
they've been open forever.
No,
They probably
I just
never
meant
closed because they're filthy to begin with.
I meant in general.
All right.
You're sticking
Who
your
would
hand.
like to earn their inspiration by giving the recap?
Inspiration doesn't expire, correct?
Not it. I already have
Correct.
inspiration.
I already have inspiration as well. I have no need of your extra inspiration.
What if I give you a +1 bonus to your exam?
Nah, I can cheat.
The DM is bribing us how to do notes.
I was gonna say like a +1 bonus to everything for the session. Now we're
We can negotiate that.
done. No, it's fine. The notes aren't that long. Someone can definitely read those.
I don't think we did
To
much.
be honest, I haven't heard.
I nominate Cortana since she is our
Yeah.
class president.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Class rep.
Ah, class rep by the grace of God.
I'm
Has to
sorry,
do the
I'm sick today. Wait, isn't there like an entire speaker of the class that does all that?
Yeah,
That's you.
I don't know.
That's literally the job of a representative.
Like, wait a minute.
You don't get to
Fine.
be president and then be like, I don't want to be president. Someone else be president, but I still get the title.
Look,
You
we're
gotta
not
do
talking
it.
about
Exactly.
U.S. presidency right now.
See, when you guys elected me to this position, I didn't think that there'd actually be work involved.
That is extremely relatable.
Don't worry, we knew that since we're doing a dunk tank idea.
All right, so beginning of last week, most of us started off by working on our booths. Cortana, Azen, and Trinket, and Trinket, we're working with Bedham, the loud elephant, on the dunk tank. And then Bashek and Usner were working on their silk ball club booth. It's going to be like kind of like a soccer get up, right? Then then Trinket kind of wandered off and became preoccupied with the money that he needs to gather for murdering a fellow classmate.
Whoa. Hold on.
I mean, you did murder them.
I mean,
like manslaughter at best.
tomatoes, you know. All right, and from there, we all kind of just went off and did our own thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, later on that day, or later on that evening, I think, we got word from some of the classmates that they were going to be cleaning out some room and putting in the Wizard Gizzards machines. And there's just a big group of people out there. Then let's see. Yeah, basically the Wizard Gizzard machine. It's a game that helps people aim with their magical rays. The idea is to throw the sphere of Wizard Gizzards and catch it in the bucket. It looks like everybody, Azen, Cortana, and Bash all competed, with Azen winning, Bash coming in second, and Cortana coming in third. Then and then we were chilling in a tavern, and some crazy cook came out talking about some spicy steam. We go in there and we bought a bunch of steam. We found nothing to be wrong at the scene, and we all just took off for the night. Oh yeah, and somebody, one of the students handed Bashik a potion, and his pocket said, he's like, "Oh, thanks." She'll sleep it off.
Exactly,
Puts it in
you
his
will.
pocket.
Fine.
Yep. Don't underplay the spicy.
The spicy steam.
So spicy.
Spicy.
Is it possible to do that without slipping into like an Italian accent?
I believe so.
I don't know.
It's spicy.
I don't know. It doesn't really come off the same.
Like it's always gotta be it's a.
It's a spicy steam. All right, was that worth inspiration?
Is there such a thing as half inspiration?
Half inspiration. Oh fuck.
It's probably like
Oh.
motivated.
Motivated. Not really inspired.
It's slightly motivated. Now you get inspiration. And then, since Bashek is always writing the notes, you always get inspiration at the beginning.
Thanks.
Permanent inspiration.
Gotta
We need,
reward
like
the
an
note
inspiration bank.
Right, so we'll pick up with you guys having just finished out that night. After the fight with the steam, you guys would have made your way back to your dorms. Just let Cortana sleep it off. They'll get back up in the morning, just a-okay. You just pocket that extra potion and consider it your reward.
Playing the long game.
With the night having passed, each of you get to regen all of your HP. You get all your spells and other abilities back. And it is actually the morning of the festival. At the start of this festival, you can see that a lot of students have pretty much left the dorms pretty early. There are still classes today, but you can see many of them are kind of going outside. Since you guys are in the central part of the campus, you basically can see from like your dorm rooms that kind of a lot of people are kind of starting to assemble in the Archway Commons, which is south of the Biblioplex. And you can see just a lot of stalls being put up and students coming to and fro. Around this time, Trinket and Boschek, you also would have received a little slip of paper under your doors, letting you know that you have mail.
And sorry, and you said it was morning currently?
Yep.
Now,
Azin!
Yes.
Mail has arrived for Trinket. I will go and check to see if my parents will provide Trinket with money to do resurrection.
Oh, excellent news. I'm gonna go to the festival.
Oh, all right. Trinket will see you there. Hopefully, if he does not need to acquisition more funds to bring back our friend.
Yeah, just let me know if there's any problems.
Yes. Thank you.
And I'll head out.
Alright.
Boschek would probably look at that slip of mail and probably dwell on it a lot and maybe not go as fast as Trinket. He might actually wait until Trinket returns with news of what the mail contains.
Okay. You guys go about your normal morning activities.
Maybe with an uncharacteristic like pit in his stomach, yes.
Alright, what about Cortana?
I suppose she would go and check in on her classes, then go to the dunk tank booth.
Alrighty. And Usner?
seeing that Cortana's up and fine and walking around good, I'm gonna go out, grab me some breakfast at the little student area, and then I'm gonna go wander around. Of course, gonna get my frog legs for in the morning.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Are you kind of telling Cortana this?
Sure, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Wanna come with?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea.
Cortana is not disturbed at all. The last thing they remember was getting like sizzled by steam elementals, and just wakes up and continues about their day.
I feel a bit spicy today.
I'm gonna
You guys
smell
have
her.
You're invincible when you're young.
that's truth. Go to bed half dead. Wake up in the morning like I'm okay.
I'm gonna smell her. Does she smell spicy?
I'm gonna assume that's post shower, so probably not.
Okay. There's no after effects. You seem to be fine.
Whoa, what the hell, Usner?
Got a good nose.
Can't just go sniffing up on people.
You've never minded in the past.
Maybe you never noticed.
Probably.
No, it makes me. I'm gonna be paying more attention though.
Next time you might not die to steam.
But it
All
was,
right.
it was spicy.
Trinket, you go and retrieve your mail from these very odd mail keepers. And he lets you know that there is mail for Boschek, but he has to come and pick it up himself.
And Trinket will ensure that Bashik is aware. Thank you.
You do notice that his package is slightly larger than yours, though. So inside the box, you get like a small pouch where you can hear some clinking of coins, and also a letter. And I will make the letter available to you. And if you so choose, you can share it with others. Alright, you should see it in the handouts. Trinket
Oh, yeah.
letter from home.
The letter says, "Trinket, how many times do we have to tell you to stop asking for money?"
I think for now I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay. And we'll assume the day kind of progresses a bit. And
Would Trinket come and find Bashek?
I think so. I think that would make the most logical sense.
yeah, it's a good question. I kind of assumed it by this point. I don't think you guys are too hostile toward each other.
No, we've had a bit of a reconciliation, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know that we're friends necessarily, but friendly.
Yeah. There's not instant animosity. Plus,
Yeah,
depending on
yeah.
what the contents of the letter, he may or may not want Bosch to go and get his own mail.
Yep. So we'll assume that Trinket finds Boschek in your first class today, which you all share, which is the magical physiologies. You guys are kind of once again going over some questions about different magical creatures, and the professor lets you know for your next test you will be going over owlbears. You all know about owlbears, correct? You read your textbooks. Yes.
Yes.
I just nod my head.
Yeah, of course.
Good. We'll allow the class representative to answer the first question for our little pop quiz. Class president, where do owlbears originate?
You see, part of being the class president is about working together. I'd like to phone in my trusty assistant here.
Who do you point to?
How many people are in the room?
Probably about 30.
All right, so minus me and the teacher. I would assume I would point to somebody in the 10 o'clock area of the room. This area was
Alright. Well, based on that, you would probably be pointing at Tilana Capule. And as you might recall, Tilana is quite a good student, and she just raises both arms in an X and just says no.
All right, all right. You know, true leaders lead by example. So Albert originate. Do you, is there some kind of check I can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a nature check. Nice. So you'd actually know the answer to this question, and you know that it's a trick question. So, Cortana, you know that Albert's origin is kind of contested between what the elves believe and what like magicians believe, the scholars. So some believe that a kooky wizard created the first owlbear through a breeding experiment gone awry, but the elves claim that owlbears have always existed in the Feywild. How do you answer?
I would respond with, I would look at the teacher and say, well, that's actually a trick question.
Oh?
Because some sources say that a crazy magician kind of created them out of thin air or by some crazy experiment. But there's other sources that say that they've always been around, existing in the Feywild.
Good job, class representative. I will let you call on the next person.
I'm gonna point over at Alana. Was her name? Did you say?
Tilana.
Talana. Talana, I have faith that you can answer this one.
The next question is about how owlbears attack, and what do they use to attack with. And Lana answers much quicker than you did, with sharp beak and claws, which the professor also says to be correct.
I'm gonna whisper over to Usner. Show off.
I mean, it's kind of obvious. You know, they have claws and a beak.
Well, she got the
That's-
easy question.
I mean, that's what I would have said too.
And now for the last pop quiz question. What food would you give an owlbear to quell its temper? Any of the party want to make a shot?
I'd like to make an animal handling roll.
Go for it.
This is probably gonna go well.
Do it.
Just let me know how like if I would know or not.
You feel pretty confident that you know that food works very well on any animal.
Just gonna raise my hand and go, fish.
I would assume
Incorrect.
Meat of
Also
some
incorrect.
berries.
Incorrect.
Soup?
Have any of you read your textbook?
I admit I must have glossed over that particular section.
I think I was more concerned with the claws and the beaks, not really concerned about what they eat.
Well, if you should
I
find
have.
yourself in the forest with an owlbear, you must bring with you a cupcake or a muffin.
Huh. How about that?
They're known to quell an owlbear's foul temper. Arcanobiologists believe they quell the creature's rumbling acid reflux.
Can I do an insight check to see if I believe him? Because that sounds like a bunch of hogwash.
Yeah, go for it.
How should I roll it? I have 2 apps open. Insight is a 0, so a 3. Fucking hell.
You are very skeptical about that. You find it hard to believe that they would prefer a muffin over a frog leg.
Yep. Or some other kind of living thing.
That certainly lends credibility to the Fey origins, in my opinion. That's a bit of a quirky thing.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't eat normal things because it's from the Feywild.
Hmm.
But isn't that part bear? I mean, it eats like rabbits and other small things. I mean, if it doesn't like fish, then what else do bears eat?
I mean, owls eat what? Small animals like
Like
rabbit,
Like snakes, maybe?
snakes. Yeah.
The professor wraps up the class saying, "Make sure you all study tonight. I know that there's a festival going on, but the exam is first thing tomorrow morning, so be sure to study." They dismiss the class. It's about this time I imagine that Trinket would probably inform Boschek about things.
Bashek, can Trinket have word, please?
I take it you've checked your mail?
Yes, Trinket is aware that our parents are very stingy towards Trinket. So you have much bigger box than Trinket. They give Trinket only 50 gold coins. They want itemized list of everything Trinket is spending money on.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's great.
Is Cortana good at forging? That could you forge? That's
Trinket could. Yes. Trinket confident he could forge an itemized list.
Why did you think Cortana would be the one to do that?
I don't know, 'cause she was she's deceptive sometimes.
Oh my!
Yeah.
You want me to forge a document?
I don't know why my brain went to Cortana.
Because you're classic.
Isn't that against the rules?
Hard to tell where Cortana stands on things sometimes. Knowing that we've only got a quarter of the amount we've asked for to this point, I would go and check my mail.
Alright, with Boschek going to fetch his mail, and class is basically being over for the day, I assume the rest of you kind of head over to the festival.
Yeah.
Alright. As you've already been to the festival a little bit before class. You saw that they had quite a variety of stalls kind of already up and running. Uh, along this main strip here, there was food stalls, there were other booths from other clubs with activities related to the club itself. So, for example, was it Dead Languages? What is Cortana's club again?
Oh yeah, Dead Languages Society.
Yeah.
Isn't that the club that she wants to be in? But is it
No,
quite
I
good?
think at this point, I got a little bit further than a few pages.
Yeah, they have a booth setup where you have to guess what the language is, and if you guess the language, you get a prize. So far, no one's won a prize. Other than that, you can see that the dunk tank is built, and when you last checked, Batum was loading it up with water and letting the jello begin to set. Now that you guys are done with class and on your way back, it's all ready to go. You can see everything's just waiting for someone to sit in the dunk tank.
Oh my! So now the big question. I'm gonna walk over to the dunk tank. So Batum, you find anybody to sit in the tank?
Cortana, I did not find anybody. They were not willing to sit in the tank. However, we can resort back to the least academic student in our class. The professor kindly gave me an envelope telling me who the worst student was.
Well, hold on. You telling me that there's not a lot of privacy in the school, is there?
No, they told me who the worst student was, not the ranking of the students.
I mean, that would safely assume that they're probably at the bottom of the rank, wouldn't it?
Well, the bottom of the class, yes.
Okay, shoot. Who is it?
I haven't opened it yet.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about for 1 gold, or how about for like 1 silver piece, and then once we get to a certain amount, like 5 gold pieces, we'll open it, and we'll try and get them into the dunk tank.
But don't we need someone in the dunk tank before we make gold?
That's true.
I just Asin just shakes his head and just stares down at the ground.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm kind of interested more about who the worst ranking student in the class is now. How about we just open the envelope?
I will let you open the envelope.
Well, okay. I'll take the letter and I guess I'll open it.
Would you like to know who it is secretly?
No, it doesn't matter because Cortana can't lie.
Okay.
I think we'll all know. I think we all know.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a great time for a sleight of hand to just like change the name. on
You
the
open
envelope.
you open the letter, and inside you can see the name. Let me get the full name here for the extra effect. You see the full name: Boshek Nightshade.
Boshek, for shame.
Hey, Asin, do you remember how Bashik spells his name? Maybe this is a different Bashik.
Yeah, let me take a look. Oh my gosh. Uh, yeah, I think that's him.
Oh
So
boy.
who is it? Who's got the lowest?
It be Bashik.
Well, you're probably gonna have to find someone else because he's helping with the silk ball.
But he ranked the worst in the class. People are going to be lining up for miles to dunk him.
He's still not part of this activity.
Not to mention, they'll be able to say they were the person that got to dunk the best archer in our class.
But
Not gonna-
he's
it's
still
not- it's-
not part of this activity. He's part of the silk ball club.
It's not going to work because Boshek's not there to argue with you.
That's why I'm arguing for him.
Much appreciated.
How about this? How about you guys get him half the way, and then we get him the other half?
You're gonna have to fight the silk ball club over it.
How many are there? How many of you are there?
You'll be happy to know that. God, I'm so bad with names. Solana is also part of the Silkball Club.
Oh god, this keeps getting better.
That makes me smile a little.
They're part of the Dragon Chess Club and the Silkball Club.
How about this? We play a game of one-on-one silk ball. And if you win, you get to keep him. If I win, we get to get him for the tank.
Nope, he's not here to represent himself, so I can't do it.
All right, how about we wait till he gets back?
No, he's got to go right over to the silk ball club to help us prepare for it. So I actually need to leave now and head over. I turn my back and walk away, and head off to the silk ball club.
Alrighty. Where's Trinket in all of this? Did he go with the rest of the party? Is he going with Boshek?
I think Trinket definitely would have gone with Boshek since his interests aren't really with the whatever today is, the booth day. I don't think he
You
cares.
guys have anything to say to each other on the walk, or is it a kind of a silent journey?
Boshek, Trinket would like to thank you. This has been awkward for Trinket, as you have always been like a brother to me, but obviously our differences have been problematic.
They have. I'm not going to apologize for my behavior, but it could have been better.
Trinket is not looking for apology, Boshek. You have been deceived and lied to your entire life.
What do you mean?
How do you think Trinket is so good at everything he does?
Well, I know you're not, directly related, but nature versus nurture. You grew up in a house where being good is prized above all else, being good at what you do. What don't I know?
Boshek, Trinket was slave, you could say.
At our house?
No,
My-
not at our house. Before Trinket met you, before Trinket was taken into family, Trinket spent his life working in the pits, fighting to survive, making money for people who own Trinket.
Did our parents rescue you from the pit? Did they know?
Trinket does not know.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I guess I never really took the time to get to know you.
Trinket remembers seeing family for last time. My mother was screaming. My father had spent any profits to make money. He gave me to this man. Do not know who he is. But this is last memory Trinket has.
You want to find this man?
Trinket did not ask to come to this school. But Trinket will spend whatever time Trinket has here learning the best and most proficient ways of finding this man and killing him.
Look, I've helped you with our parents, and I haven't hated it. I'd probably not hate helping you with that.
Bashek, you are a good soul. Your hands are not dirty like Trinket's. I have no intention of dirtying your hands.
Well, that is the benefit of being a great archer. Really get your hands dirty all that often. But at the very least, I could help you find him.
We will see, Bashek. We will see. First, we must rescue and save this girl from death.
All right, there's a bit of bonding between the brothers.
Yeah, I would also say you're gonna need to tell me more about this at some point. Because I really didn't know.
About the murder part?
About the enslavement part? Bashek is realizing he didn't know a lot about Trinket and had probably some assumptions that are currently being challenged.
Alrighty. Inspiration to Trinket. Doesn't already have it.
I do, but I will take personal inspiration.
And with that, you guys basically have a heartfelt conversation on your way over to the mail. And now for a bit of a twist. Does Bashek read the letter with Trinket, or does he read it by himself?
With Trinket.
Okay. I'll go ahead and let both of you have access to this then. And then whether you decide to share it with the others is up to you. Alright, you both got it. Say Bashek letter from home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is just
Oh.
This is Bashak, this is so classic, our parents. This is so classic, our parents.
You want to read it aloud?
Bashak is gonna thrust the 250 gold into Trinket's hands and then crumple the letter up and throw it out immediately. But yes, for the others, the letter reads, "Little chick, we hope you are well and learning much. The school's costs should be all-inclusive. However, we understand you may have costs that come up. I was able to get some funds from your father and have sent them with this letter. Please do our family proud. P.S. Do not let the Kenku besmirch our family name. We've heard from some other nobles that there are birds causing trouble on campus this year. Mom." And this includes 250 gold. I'm the troublemaking bird.
Yeah, little do they know.
Even more hilarious knowing you're allegedly at the bottom of the class.
Yep. Please do our family proud. Yeah.
This is so unbelievable.
Were they always like this to you?
Well, for a long time, yes. Before you were born, Trinket was loved by mother, not so much by father.
Well, to be honest, that sounds about right. I think love is a foreign concept for him.
Yes, but somehow more bearable before your birth.
As you can see by this letter, achievement above all else. They probably just poured all their efforts into hoping I'd succeed, I guess.
They care about one thing and one thing only, Bashak. It is not you. It is not me. It is what others perceive of them.
All right, you guys go and join the rest of them at the festival.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bosch would say that you're probably right, and then take away a seed of doubt because he doesn't necessarily fully believe that yet, but that seed is forming, I think.
I need to find Grayson at some point because he has not given me the money, and that's all that's remaining.
Okay. Based on, I assume Trinket does what he normally does, and he's like listening in to things during class.
Yes.
You would have heard throughout the previous weeks of classes that Grayson, being part of a couple clubs, is having a booth where he's basically being a patron for potential clients, where they pitch him a business idea, and he decides to fund it or not.
Okay, then
His
I
booth is
would
like a Shark Tank.
I would be going to the festival and try to find him at this booth.
Alrighty. With you guys making it back towards the rest of the groups, what is Azin doing during this? Is he just with the main group, the main class, I should say, with the dunk tank, or is he elsewhere?
I'm with the main dunk tank, but I got a book, and I'm just kind of like sitting down, resting on the dunk tank, and just reading a book and trying to study.
Okay. You're just off to the side. You're not getting patrons to come over. You're not filling up the dunk tank.
No.
Not testing the
resting
levers.
To the side of the dunk tank or on the dunk tank? Are you like
to
sitting?
the side. To the side, like
Okay.
with my
I
back.
was really,
With my
I was
back.
really, I was really hoping you're gonna say on top because I was gonna be like, all right, stand up front. 1 silver piece to knock the owl into the tub.
Hey, like, look at this, like, easy, convenient perch over here.
No.
Volunteer.
A volunteer, yo.
Alright, well, so far your boost's not doing too hot with this like first hour of the festival that you've been participating in. You got no one to dunk. Every now and then a student kind of walk by and they scoop up some of the jello from the tank and then just kind of walk off, but other
I
than
imagine
that,
the students are like, "Is this booth just
A snack?
Jello?
Is this
Just
just Jello?
Is this
It's a big tub of
snack?"
Jello.
You've made two
And
copper
forage
pieces
for
as
balls?
2 students have just given you a copper piece to take some of the jello.
Alright, you know what, Az? I'll be right back. I'm going back to my dorm.
Okay. Whatever. See you later.
And then yeah, I'm gonna change and then I'm gonna come back.
With the red scarf on, right?
Why would I wait, what? What?
Because you're Boshik now.
Oh
Better learn the disguise self spell real quick.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go back to my dorm, put on some lighter clothes, and then try to disguise myself as Bashek.
Give
Buys
me
a
You
bow.
know I have big wings, right?
I'm gonna improvise something.
gonna give me a performance.
Yeah, let's see how good Cortana is at cosplay. Oh no.
Not too
It's
bad.
actually, yeah, for a -1.
You managed to find some supplies. You basically kind of steal some of Usner's like supplies that he uses for his arm. Kind of fashion some like not functional, but like perceptually okay wings that are colored like Boshek. You have like a couple of metal scraps that are functioning as like a beak, and you found like a very long red like sheet and have kind of turned it into a MacGyvered scarf. So you bear the resemblance of Boshek. If someone were to play a game of charades, they would say, yes, that's Boshek.
Would the disguise survive being dunked a few times?
It does not function as a disguise. It is more of a costume.
A costume. Okay.
They know it's not Boshek, but it looks like Boshek.
Makes sense.
You know- You know what? That'll do. And then what did I grab for a bow piece? Can I just like grab like a twig and tie like a piece of string on it?
A bent stick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a bent stick.
No one will ever know.
Meanwhile,
No one will ever know.
the Silkball Club's having a little event go on. I'll have Usner and Boshek give me some athletics checks. You guys are trying to rope people in. You gotta,
Sure.
gotta kick the ball, show them how it's done. Get them fired
Would
up.
we have passed the dunk tank in any way, shape, or form? Like, would I have seen?
You would have probably passed
Awesome.
it when Cortana had left.
Okay, so I would not see
No.
the. Okay, that's too bad. I had a retort.
You might
Alright.
see it later.
Did you say this was a athletics?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna just roll physical die because I don't like roll 20.
How many do you want?
You say that, but how many dice have you thrown in Dice Nil now?
A lot. So I rolled an 11 plus 2, but I'm also gonna roll a d4 because I have an extracurricular activity.
Right.
Okay. You're gonna use your student dice.
Yes. Well, one of them. So I got a 4, so 11, 15. I rolled a 17. 17 is the end number.
All right.
And now I will remove that number.
Boschek got a 15.
Yeah.
All right. So with both of you combined, you are able to pull off enough athleticism to kind of showcase Silkball a bit. You guys are basically playing against each other in a very condensed kind of field, but you do draw a lot of attention to your club. A lot of people kind of sign up to do the tryouts that are coming up, and they also kind of pay to kick the ball around, get some pointers, etc.
Oh.
Nice.
I nod an improvement. Yes. This was
Boschek might crack a little smile even, uncharacteristically.
Look over at Boschek. I'm glad I joined the Silk Ball Club and joined this booth.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I wonder how that dunk tank is going.
Oh, by the way, did they tell you that you might have been dunked if you were part of that booth?
What? No, what? Why?
Yeah, apparently you're was it the worst or the lowest grade?
He said he was the worst among our students, but he wasn't the lowest ranking.
Apparently you're the worst among the students, but not the lowest ranking. So you were nominated for the seat of the dunk tank.
Well. In a way, that's a win, I suppose. To be nominated. Yikes.
Not last place. Yes.
That's the thing Boschek latches onto. Like, oh yes, I was nominated for something.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And worst is subjective, honestly.
I mean, you're doing really well here. So I wouldn't say you're the worst. You're definitely far better than anybody else in that class.
Well, let's not forget I had a week of academic probation for saving students. So,
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
Someone's got it out for me.
As
I feel
for,
like
I'm
you
glad
pissed
I'm here.
somebody off.
As for Azen, you're reading your textbook and Batum kind of hovers over you.
Yes.
Yes.
Why is no one in the dunk tank?
Batum, they were waiting for you to get in the dunk tank.
Give me a deception.
Okay.
That's a good deception.
Yeah, why aren't you in there?
Ooh, that's interesting. If you're watching the stream, you can see things that I roll, even if it's 2GM.
I'm not going to stream snipe, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm in it, but I'm not watching it.
Because I have my second monitor running the game as a player, so I can
Nice.
stream that part of it, so you don't see everything.
I'm not watching it.
Are you gonna make like a Twitch option now to like fudge the roll if you have so many points?
I thought about it, yeah. About letting them influence it a
Oh,
bit.
that's
If one of the players dies, they have to redeem. They can redeem points to bring them back.
Never. It'll never happen for me. I will
like a
never resurrect a
reality
character.
show.
Ever. I enjoy creating characters too much.
Well, lately you guys don't die anymore.
It's true. Well, we're in school. We don't die.
Well, I mean, just in general.
Say that to the person in the morgue.
Yeah, you guys
we have
didn't
to
die though.
save.
I mean, that was bad luck on their part.
Didn't somebody almost die?
You know what? If you wouldn't fly up in the
Cortana.
air, you wouldn't die.
Yeah, gravity.
Gravity, yeah.
I
But
figured that's like the first rule of flying.
Batham kind of looks at you as and is like, "That makes sense." He's gonna go get up in the dunk tank.
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Okay then.
I might consider playing. I close my book and I go, step right up. Who wants to take down Beta over here?
So I never really did the math on this. I don't know how much to charge them.
10 gold pieces.
They hear you
No,
shout
I say-
10 gold pieces, and you're like, no.
All right, 1 gold piece.
No.
10 silver.
That's 1 gold piece. No, do like 1 silver piece,
All right, 1
and
silver.
then the higher value of the higher value of the person in the dunk tank, the more we can charge.
1 silver piece. Come on now.
Someone walks up and says, "So, how many times do I get to throw the ball?"
There's how much money you have.
So, one ball per silver?
Yep.
No thanks.
All right.
$5 copper.
People continue to pass the stall. Meanwhile, Trinket, I assume you're looking for Grayson.
Yes.
Give me a perception check as you walk around.
God damn it.
Looking around, you get a bit distracted by all the smells coming from the food booths. You notice you didn't eat breakfast.
Trinket must find meal, then find the Grayson, hopefully.
Alright. You stop off at a couple of the booths. They got a variety of typical festival foods that you would find in distant lands, such as takoyaki.
Whoa, hot dog.
Uh-huh.
I'm having some octopus balls.
One takoyaki, please.
That's something that always requires context.
Takoyaki?
No, the other statement.
Oh.
Octopus balls?
It is what they are. Or is what it is.
It is what they are.
Are they grilled? Are they deep fried?
When
Pan fried?
I had them, they were deep fried.
I don't think they're actually deep fried. I think they're actually just like cooked in the batter.
Yeah, they're like little ball things. I think they have like oil that goes over them or something.
Yeah. They got specific machines they use to make them. And I just like jiggle them.
any rate,
Mhm.
they are very good.
Yep. All right. Meanwhile, Slickball Club's still raking in the money. Dunk Tank Club, not doing so hot. Batum kind of calls down to Azen from the dunk tank. Why does no one come to the stall, Azen?
You have to provoke them. Tell them that they're not good throwers.
Batum's gonna shout, "This Owlin thinks you are all too weak to throw a ball."
Good enough, Beta. Good enough.
Give me a persuasion with advantage, thanks to Batum. All right. Thanks to Batum, there's a lot of angry people looking at you, and they all come over and they ask you how much.
How much do you want to throw a ball?
Oh, they're angry now. We can charge
How much do you
whatever.
want to bet?
We can charge whatever. 1 silver.
1 silver for 3 balls.
They start slamming down the silver, throwing. Batum gets dunked, and then he gets back up, dunked, gets back up, dunked.
Yes, my dreams have come true.
Each time the jello gets disturbed, it kind of just becomes almost a soup instead of a block of jello.
Is it like magically reconstructed? Wait, the jello is yellow? Ugh.
No, it becomes like a soup.
Yellow
And
jello.
like magically reformed? Or is
Well,
it
no.
over, is it just
Looks
over
like
time
no
it's
one
soup?
thought about it.
It's kind of like when you just take a spoon and you just mix it up. It's no longer like solid; it's more of a liquid.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted by everything that's being said right now.
You don't like your elephants and jello?
Get yourself that mashy jello.
Maybe we should have stuck with water.
Yellow mashy jello.
Mashy
Yeah.
yellow jello. You absolutely should have stuck with water.
Well, too late now.
It's probably about
Who's
this
gonna-
time that Cortana shows up in her new outfit.
Oh, hey, Cortana. Bashik? What is that you're wearing?
Korshek?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the best archer in the school.
Perfect. Well, Beta's
So
been
accurate.
Beta there's been
Nerd.
taking a couple dunks. Do you want to relieve him and sit up there as well, or?
How big is the crowd forming in front?
There's probably about 10 people waiting to dunk Batum.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at a couple of them. I'm trying to think of an appropriate term here instead of hey, I'm gonna look at hey punk, I bet you 1 gold piece. You can't knock me out of the tank or knock me into the tank.
Give me a persuasion. Yeah, he says you're on.
Here, just pay it to Azen over there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave with the money.
You better not. Oh,
Just,
I swear to God.
just kidding.
Hey, Trinket, I got a job for you. Alright, so once I want to do that to a couple more people, just to kind of up the stakes, and then once it catches up to that first guy, I'm gonna go up on the into the dunk tank, just so we can earn a few extra coins at our booth.
Alright, I'll let the other 4 of you give me a flat d20. If you get higher than a 12, then Cortana gets dunked.
Why, Oostner? Why?
Roll 20, I guess, is beneficial.
You get super dunked.
Slam dunked. Like runs up with the ball. Slam dunk. No.
Have we returned to the booth to see this, or are we still in our own booth?
You've been allowed to wander at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say you guys kind of wander around at this point. Trinket basically stops by on his way to the other half of the area. You get to witness Cortana dressed as Boschek getting dunked.
Trinket would kind of continue doing his subtle torture to Cortana and just stare into his eyes, like stop and stare as he's about to get dunked.
Your eyes meet as the ball hits the dunk mechanic.
Down he goes.
Well, this sure looks like bullying.
How
Yeah,
well is the costume kept up? Is it?
As in, I swear to God, you better be making sure these people are paying a goal.
Oh yeah.
And
Roll it.
you were betting them that they couldn't dunk you.
A gold, you say?
2 of them lost, 2 of them succeeded.
Oh.
Do you want to try your luck, Boschek? You could throw
Uh,
for
Kind of a
free.
push.
You can fall for.
Bosch will flip a gold coin to Azen.
All right.
Oh, Pat, Boschek on the back. Due to all the sick ball, I know you can do this. And I cast guidance on him.
Good luck.
Alright, you can give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Plus D4.
D4.
18.
Yep. Cortana gets dunked by you.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Alright, Cortana's gonna get out of the dunk tank, walk up to the crowd, and do that Spider-Man stare, the Spider-Man point at Boschek. We got an imposter!
And Jello falls around him.
Boschek's gonna fly 15 feet up into the air.
Also, Usner, you can notice that some of your extra arm parts are kind of a part of Cortana's costume.
Cortana? Those parts better not be ruined.
I'm sure they're salvageable.
Mm,
You know, a little bit of elbow grease.
Jello.
Jello.
okay, but you're helping me to repair them if there's anything wrong.
Fine. I'm raking in money. Because, I mean, Boschek was the worst performing in our class. He should be up there. I bet you we could charge 5 gold pieces.
I mean, apparently the class rep and vice class rep have already been dunked. I mean,
What more could you ask for?
Right?
The worst performing student.
There's no thrill in that.
While you guys are discussing this, Batum's kind of refilling the dunk tank. It's looking a little gross now.
Now it's actually
From-
yellow.
Yeah. From
Now
his...
it's like black.
Uh-oh.
That's what? Black?
It's black.
Did you put Eldritch Bomb in the dunk tank? Bait
No,
I look at it and I go sniff it.
smells kind of sweet, like Jello.
12. I got a 14th perception to see if it, the black sweet stuff
How are you perceiving it?
with my nose. I'm gonna smell it.
It does smell similar. Doesn't smell exactly like Jello.
What are you gonna do?
During all this,
So, hold on. Did Usner jump in yet?
I'm not jumping in. I'm just reaching my arm up. I'm gonna poke it and I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna taste it.
Cortana's gonna look at Usner.
You're not gonna get me in that.
You wanna volunteer?
No,
It's your favorite.
doesn't matter. I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy either. I mean, regular Jello. Yeah, but I don't think it's supposed to look black.
I'm gonna like land next to Batum and kind of like co-conspirator, confide in him, you know? Like, Batum, roommate. Oh, roommate of mine. What did you put in the Jello?
Give me a persuasion. I'll give you advantage on it.
That's good, because I got a -1 to charisma, as we well know.
Didn't even need it.
No.
In his typical shout whisper fashion, I got it on a discount. One of the shops in the Witherbloom district said that they had black Jello,
Oh.
or was it ochre
Nope.
jelly? I don't remember.
Ochre jelly. Does that trigger anything? Does that mean anything to me?
Give me a history check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
Yo, you still have your guidance.
I think it only lasts for a minute. I feel like we probably... Right? Guidance is only a minute?
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
a minute.
Oh, okay.
You
But
can already you have this like light bulb go off in your head, and it sounds like he might be referring to like some kind of ooze or gelatinous creature. And as
No.
that occurs, you can see that the sides of the dunk tank begin to like poke, and
Everybody
like
back up,
everything
everybody back up.
begins to like
Oh, no.
spill out of it.
Aiden, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
talk
getting
about this later.
You can
Is
see
black
Batum
stuff.
still in it?
No, he was off to the side refilling it.
Gotcha.
At this point, there are things moving in this sludge. I need you guys to roll initiative.
As in, we can capitalize on this.
Oh,
2 gold to attack it.
Isn't it? See, I believe in initiative and it doesn't work.
Well, you have to do more than believe in it.
I rolled! I clicked, and it failed me.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies. Nothing.
22.
Goosner got a 9. Cortana got a 14.
So, out of curiosity, how much did
20.
Asin end up with?
Money?
Yeah.
We'll figure that out at the end of the festival.
Okay.
all the money.
Money, money.
I'll give him a chance to sleight of hand some of it too.
For my troubles.
Yeah, for
My
the trauma.
fee. Yeah,
Wow.
it's my
I was
fee.
gonna give it all to Trinket anyways. I mean, minus like, all the materials.
Alright, and before we begin combat, we'll take our quick little break.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
And I'm back.
Me too.
I already had my snack ready. A big
Nice.
bowl of popcorn that I've already been snacking on.
Hello, I'm back.
So, what's the whiskey of the day?
Yo.
Shipwreck, vanilla rum, and Coke. Coke Zero. Cut down on calories and whatnot.
Almost here.
And almonds, because almonds.
Almond.
I can't think of almonds without thinking about you because it's all you eat.
Yes, I consume lots of almonds. Well, they're
You know that-
tasty, especially the salted ones. They're tasty and they have lots of protein.
You need to read up on how many almonds you can safely eat because there is like some kind of like poison or something in.
I mean, I don't eat that many. Like, the serving size is a quarter cup. I may have like half a cup, maybe, at a time. Like-
Yeah, I think as long as you're not eating like a pound of almonds
God,
in
no,
the city.
I don't eat that much. Oh, the reason I like almonds is they're filling, and it's like, I mean, they're tons of protein, and they're filling. So, That's all it requires for me to be content. And they're tasty.
I also can't think of protein without thinking about there's a manga slash anime adaptation. Not an anime, live action adaptation called Sweet Home.
For protein? What?
Have you not seen Sweet Home?
No, I'm not.
Surely I've shown you Protein Monster before.
I don't know.
The big old monster that shouts protein.
I mean, how to beat Sweet Home? The monster in Sweet Home is a horror game, I think.
It's also a
No.
game, yeah.
I don't think that's right.
It's also a game. It is like a Korean horror thing. It's Korean.
Protein Monster. That's a beefy monster.
Back.
Yeah,
Is that the
Neat.
Sweet Home you're talking about?
yeah. Here's a picture of it.
Monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm apparently watching the live action.
It's very good. I've read the manga and I've also read the I think it's a webtoon actually. I read the webtoon and I read or watched the Netflix adaptation.
I have zero interest in the Netflix adaptation, but since you said it's a manga, I am very curious.
It's really good. Both of them are different. They're based on the same thing, but the ending is different.
So, like, what is it?
It's like a Korean like horror slash supernatural story. It has a lot of like folklore type stuff from I think from Korea. Highly recommend it. One of my favorites.
Okay. I'll go to my website that lets me read manga.
Alright, we got
Work
everyone back.
blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We got Boshek.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, we will stop sidetracking like we always do, mostly because of me. We'll move to the other stream. Alright. You guys see these things kind of slithering on over, oozing their way over?
Did Batum just like dip out?
Yeah, he just backed off. Like you saw him and you didn't see him.
And like, is it like the same with the crowd of people? Did they just like take off running?
Yeah, they're all running away screaming.
Gotcha.
Does anyone else at this school know how to fight anything? Is this a school for children or future successful people?
Seems
Why
like
not
children.
both?
Future successful children people. Got it.
Alright, Boshek, you're up first.
All right.
You choose to engage.
In my, yeah, yes, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a crowd, presumably, right? Like nobody would assume I did this.
I mean,
There's two of you.
Yeah, one is sopping wet in Jello. In my uh, insight analysis into what Baden was telling me, did I realize what this ooze was? Like, do I have a name for it?
The name he gave you wasn't accurate,
Right.
but you can guess this is in the ooze family.
Okay.
And based on the coloring of it and your high roll, I'll say that you know that this is a gray ooze and that it can corrode metal.
Okay.
Feel like we learned about these.
All right. I will.
Corrode metal. It's in my notes.
Did we learn about these? Interesting.
Think so. Maybe not.
Okay, I'm going to do the thing I do. I'm going to
Thanks.
back up. Yeah, I'm going to back up though, because there's no reason for me to be close to these in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that's still a good distance. 5, 10, 50. Yeah, that was good movement. All right, I'll just I'll take aim at the front one right here, and we'll see how this goes. I don't suspect I'll be retrieving many arrows. I shout as I move backwards and draw my bow. These oozes eat metal. A 12 to hit the ooze.
12 to hit. Luckily for you, these things are easy to hit.
Yeah, I would suspect they were. Yeah, not much natural resistance and very not nimble, I'm sure. 11 damage.
Which one are you shooting at?
The front left. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Don't have 2 attacks yet. So what happens when my
Not
arrow
for a
hits?
while.
Is it like sizzle or?
Yeah, you can see that the arrow kind of just disintegrates. Like you see it hit and it just like starts to melt into it and become one with it. Drink it?
Hearing that it is corrosive, I am going to.
I assume
cast-
Bashak tells the rest of the party that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you already did.
said that. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. I said they eat metal. Flavor.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. I am going to cast Chill Touch, and it's a net 1.
Wait, which one?
I rolled a net 1.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's
Ooh.
1.
Inspiration. It's only 1 damage.
It's only 1 damage.
You cast a spell, but you trip over something, messing up some of the wording. You just feel like part of your hand kind of like shriveling up, like the 1 necrotic damage. You appear to have tripped over like an extra couple buckets of yellow.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to also back up because I don't really have much that I could do with this. And that will end my turn. I will also
Okay.
be right back, but I'll be listening.
Alrighty. Aslan?
I'm going to cast Firebolt on the same ooze that Bashak hit, the front left.
Okay. Let me go ahead and... I always forget to do this, start marking them, the ones that hurt.
Mm-hmm. It helps.
21 is a hit. You can see your flames race towards it, and get the impression that it kind of just rolled over it for the most part. It did look a little singed.
And I'm gonna move away 30 feet. And then that's the end of my turn.
Alright, now for one of the frontliners. Cortana.
Which one have? It was this one right here, right? The one that
Yep.
Bashek shot at.
Yep.
And I shot it as well.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to toll the dead on it.
It is worth mentioning at this point, Cortana, you did go and change. I assume you're not in your armor.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
no.
So that would be a -2 8 to my AC.
Only 2.
It's only scammer.
Oh,
No,
and
wait.
because
Medium armor, AC 14.
wearing no armor, you'd also get your dex mod.
All right, here, give me 1 sec here.
Always fun trying to figure out what your AC is.
Oh, 12. Oh god. Cause I'm in a Bashik costume.
A yellow Basha costume.
Oh man, yeah. So I've only got 12 AC.
Sticky jello cover. Does the sticky jello harden to give him 1 extra AC?
Oh.
No, if anything, it makes the wounds more difficult.
Alright.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna inflict wounds on him, or toll the dead.
Alright,
Toll
on
the dead
the
on
injured one.
Yeah, on the injured one.
Alright, so it has to roll a wisdom save. Your DC is a 15. Surprisingly,
yeah.
the ooze resists your tolling.
Really? Oh my god. Yep, and then I'm gonna run. That's the end of my turn.
Wow, that was pretty far away.
It's
I'll
only
buy myself.
25.
Wait, I'm not a barbarian. I can't run.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Rah!
It is the ooze's turn. They move.
GG, Ushner.
They're so slow.
Yeah.
And they're oozes. They're like snails.
It is Usner's turn.
I have a question. Does corrosion affect bone the same way it does metal?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
With that iron stomach of yours.
I mean, they
No.
do eat people too.
Oh, my weapons are all bone. They're not metal. 'Cause I make them.
nice.
I make them.
What's your hand made out of?
I'm going to use my spear, and I'm going to attack it. Mind you, it's a magical spear because it returns to me when I throw it.
Awesome.
So I rolled a 3 plus. Probably doesn't matter.
3 plus.
Plus 4, 5. I don't know, 8.
That's
Is an 8 hit? Oh my god, an 8 hits! Oh my god.
That was almost to the dice jail.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Okay, oh wow, I rolled a 6.
Thanks, Koji. I redeemed it.
So 6 plus 5, no, plus 4. Did I include that? I did include that, right? I did. 6 plus 4 is 10. It's piercing, but my weapon is magical because of my enchant on it.
Alright. You stab into it, and your weapon is magical.
Yes.
Alright. The ooze is stabbed clean through, and you can see it kind of just soak into the ground.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to bite this one.
Interesting choice.
Hey, I always bite things. I rolled a 10 plus, I don't know, whatever. And if an 8 hits, a 10 definitely hits. 1d6 plus your strength mod. I rolled a 4 plus my strength mod is 2, so I deal 6 points of piercing damage, non-magic.
Pretty sure it's not magical.
It's definitely not magical. It's piercing damage. I was confirming that's piercing. And I gain 6 temporary hit points.
And you take 6 acid damage.
Son of a bitch. And I shout back, "Don't bite him! It hurts!" I'm gonna hold my ground.
Alright. Boshek, it is your turn.
You're in a sticky situation there, friend.
Hey.
Yeah. I will take aim at this one.
Yeah, the only way that you
Wait.
can miss is if you nap miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say because of my 2-hit chance is already
9.
+9. So yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't crit fail, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, you see this thing looks like it's barely holding its shape, but it is still
Yeah,
present.
I'm going to try to even the odds for Ustner a little bit up there, and I'm going to action surge and attack it again.
The hit. And it is dead.
That should give you a chance.
Guy.
And Trinket.
Having failed miserably casting magic, Trinket feels like he is best with his dagger, so he's gonna run up.
Welcome, Raiders. We're mid-combat here.
And using my magical dagger, I'm going to slash at this guy for a 28 crit.
Nice. Alright, so you get crit damage on top of it all. Is that already factored in? I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Alright, so 9. You get your sneak. I don't think you get your sneak attack.
No, I don't get the sneak attack because he's behind me.
So 9
And no
plus
poison.
50. Ah, that's right. You go ahead and roll your extra d6. Actually, we'll just use the sneak attack as your extra d6.
I think it's the D4. Because the dagger only does.
Oh,
D4
D4,
damage.
right. Alright, give me a d4. So 11.
All those numbers look impressive, but not unless it's poison and sneak attack.
Wow, that's the only problem with the daggers. You don't get much from the crit.
Yeah, that's fine.
At least not now.
I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage and move and end my turn.
Okay. Asin, you're up.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on that same one that Trinket attacked.
Alrighty. That would be a hit. As before, you hit this thing with your fire, and you don't get the impression it did much. You're not sure if it's because of how weak the fire looked, or if fire is effective.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Cortana, you're up.
Oh god, I hope they're not immune to all damage. We'll see. I'm gonna
Two of them are
guiding
dead.
bolt. I'm gonna guiding bolt this one. We'll see if guiding bolt works.
Go for it.
I love that spell.
19 will definitely hit it. You shoot out a guiding bolt. How much damage do you do? 15 radiant. This thing is aglow. Not dead, just aglow.
The glowing.
Just to glow.
Anything else for Cortana?
Let's see how far away. That's a healthy distance. I'm good. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
It's the Ooze's turn. They're gonna scoot on up. I'm gonna move this out of the way. That way you can see the token.
Mm-hmm.
The first two are going to attack Usner with their pseudopods. So basically, slimy little hand's gonna come and slap you.
No.
You're like, no hands.
The first one against
I have a 19 AC.
it rolled a 19.
Does that mean it hits?
That means it hits.
I will use my reaction to cast Shield, which gives me +5 to my AC.
All right. Now it has to roll a 24.
Yes, at least for this turn until
End of your
Like,
turn.
end
Or
of my
end
turn.
of its.
I have a +5 AC until the start of my next turn. So until my turn,
Yeah.
which is next.
Next one's going to attack. It also hits against the shield unsuccessfully. Then the one for Trinket is also going to attack. What's the number to hit for Trinket?
16.
He, in fact, rolled a 16.
You cast Shield now too, right?
However, no, but Boschek is going to use his reaction to cast Silvery Barbs. I'm going to say, you're a stupid ooze, and my brother is better than you think. And it now has to re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Nice. Such a great spell for this. Yeah. Such a good spell.
It got a
Yeah.
21.
Oh, well. My brother
I
is
took
better
that
than
personally.
you think. Yeah, it did. But Trinket will have an advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw he makes.
Yeah, I gotta turn off this dark mode. I can barely see the rolls.
Did you catch that, Trinket?
I did. Thank you.
It does 2 bludgeoning damage against you, and 7 acid damage. And the clothing that you're wearing is going to kind of have some acid holes in it.
How
And then it is Usner's turn.
Ah, poke the one in front of me.
No, Usner, this one's shining.
You can deal with that one.
Oh,
I rolled a 4 plus 5 is 9 to hit.
That's a hit. Don't you love low level creatures?
Yes, like when I roll low, it still hits. So 4, I deal 8 piercing damage. It's with my spear, so it's magical.
Alright, it is looking a little less solid, but it is still there.
I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah. Nothing else is a bonus. That's it. I'm done.
Alright, Boshek.
Yep. I'm gonna take aim at one of the wounded ones. See if we can't continue to even the odds and finish one off.
Go for the one in front of Usner, the one to his left. The one to his left is
we'll
glowing.
The one in front of him, because it's closer to Trinket as well. That
Alright.
seems more vulnerable.
You definitely hit it with your arrow,
13.
and it kind of disintegrates, taking your arrow with it.
Yeah. I am not recovering these arrows, and that is fine. I'll just buy more.
Money bags over here. Can afford arrows.
It's in the. I've budgeted for arrows my whole life.
Letter, you see. That's all it takes.
yeah, he can get more money from his mom and dad.
I guess to be fair, I could enchant his bow, and it wouldn't need ammo anymore.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Then he could do other things.
I mean, I'd lower my AC by 1, but you know.
Alright, Trinket.
Yeah, Trinket's gonna just slide past here and swipe the last one. So an 11 to hit.
That is a hit.
You also have
11 total damage.
Man, okay. So you have advantage on that if you
Now-
want.
Were you moving in a way that would prevent an attack of opportunity?
Oh, I didn't even see this one here. Oh, can I just do the attack on this one?
Yeah.
I thought that was like an X out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll just attack the one next to me. Apologies.
I was like, bold. Taking that extra hit. Yes, that does hit. So you do your 9 damage.
It's all. Oh yeah, no, it would be 9. You're right. If it's still standing, I am going to disengage.
It is still standing.
Good luck, Usner.
Thanks.
Trinket is hurting, his skin is burning. Trinket must retreat temporarily.
I'll hold him off.
And I'm coming next to our cleric, who has never, I think, healed a single person on our team. But
Not one single time. Not one time.
and I will
Can
end my
I
turn.
help you?
I can't say anything. I already talked to Usner this turn.
Alright, Azen.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the one that Trinket attacked.
Okay.
It's a DC saving throw 15.
What's the wording on the spell? Is this a charm?
Does it have less than 4 less intelligence?
It does.
Not affected then.
So you do this, and the ooze does not seem to care. You cannot tell if it is laughing or just existing.
All right.
How does an ooze laugh?
It's like when you mix a Jello cup with your spoon.
Yeah,
Ah,
pretty much.
I ran away.
Slodging around. Sure.
Like two flaps slapping each other.
Yeah. I could make it, but I don't want to gross everyone out.
Why? Because you can make the noise.
I'll make the noise, but I don't want to.
Do it for Twitch chat.
It sounds like you want to.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
There you go. All right, Boshek, you get your inspiration back.
Thanks. for laughing as an ooze. I've become the resident ooze laugher now. With that one simple trick.
Congratulations.
All right, Cortana. You have a trinket next to you.
Cortana's gonna stare at Trinket. Rolls are reversed now.
Trinket stares into your eyes.
Alright. Cortana's gonna grab him just as he starts staring and shove a health potion down his throat. Here's this for healing!
You just like, God made this.
Praise God.
It's actually a good idea. Like, healing with potions so you can use your, like, actual actions. Like, your bonus actions to buff. And then, yeah, I can use my bonus action.
Just make like a druid or an artificer that ends their cleric by just forcing people to drink potions.
Yeah.
Because that
my
doesn't...
potion.
Force feeding someone a potion doesn't count as a spell, right?
I think that'd be an
No.
action, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It's an
so I want to
action.
use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Uskner.
Huh.
There you go.
There you
There's
go.
some cleric stuff right there.
Nice. Up to 10 minutes. Sweet.
As long as I don't get hit, because my AC is really low.
My AC is really high, so we're good.
But it's
All right.
concentration.
Is the ooze's turn. They're gonna ooze on over and then continue attacking the lizard man.
The left one is no longer glowing, by the way.
Does an 18 hit?
Nope. It has to be 21 now.
Oh yeah, because of the shield of faith.
The Shield of Faith.
All right, they both miss. And it is Usner's turn.
The one that was glowing and is no longer glowing. I rolled an 18 plus lots. So,
Probably a hit.
probably. 8 magical piercing damage. Yet again. I rolled a 4.
On the left one or the right one?
The top left one. So I
Alright.
believe that one will die.
It does.
Yeah. And then I face the other one. And then my turn.
All right, Bochek.
How is Uskner looking?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, but like how majestic does he look surrounded by all of this ooze with his various magical shields?
I am glowing in a... What color is your glow?
I imagine holy, so some sort of yellow.
So I'm glowing in a yellow light
Just like the Jello.
that not...
Just like the Jello.
Boshek's just gonna mutter to himself, is he covered in... Is he using Jello for armor?
There's not a
And then
black bit of
attack it.
ooze on me at all.
The
All
Jello's
just glowing
ascending.
shimmer.
Ascendant Jello.
Ah!
And that's 8 damage on the sole remaining ooze.
It is still up.
That's That's my turn.
Trinket.
Exhausted my extra actions.
Okay, I'm coming back up. And we'll swipe at it. Again. 22 to hit.
And
Crit
it
damage
is
this
down.
time. Alright.
Did it have like one single hit?
And
point
like
of-
5 health.
Ah.
Alright, with that, combat concludes. As you can see, the oozes kind of like just soak into the ground. All that's left that you can see is a little bit of like black sludge and lots of jello that has spilled out.
Use that potion jar to get a sample.
Alright, how about this? I'll drop this potion jar off to Snare. And then I'm gonna get out of here. I can't afford to get expelled.
I will grab the potion jar, and I'll just like scoop up the ooze slowly to make sure I collect the ooze. And then
Perfect.
I'll cap
Is Batum still around?
Uh-oh,
Now
Aiden.
that the fight's over, it looks like he's about 10 feet away now.
I'm gonna go catch up with him quickly.
He sees you approaching, and he's just like, Boshek, great shooting.
Thanks, Batum. You know, it is what I do. What was the name of the store you bought this at?
I think it was like, I don't know, some kind of research facility. They sold Eldritch Balm and also jelly.
I need you to think really hard. What was it called? Failing that, could you show it to me?
Yeah, I could take you there.
Meet me there? All right, that's better. That's perfect. We'll go tomorrow,
We got exams tomorrow.
after exams. We'll crush our exams, and then we'll do some shopping to celebrate.
On your dime?
I might have a single dime to my name at this stage of school, but if we can afford something, sure.
Agreed. Now, we gotta get this dunk tank back up and running. I have
I
a
think
couple more of
festival-
these barrels we can use.
I'm gonna look around. Is the festival resuming, or is everyone kind of thrown off by the fight? And
This section of the festival appears to have mostly cleared out. See that some of the further away booths are still kind of running.
I'll just clap Batum on the shoulder. I probably have to fly up to do so, but I'll do it anyway. And I'll say, I think the dunk tank's over, buddy.
Aww. I worked so hard for this, Boshek.
You did great. The
What am
ooze
I gonna
was a
do with
bit-
these other 8 barrels of jelly?
Wait, the same jelly?
Yeah.
Where are these barrels?
It's gonna start walking over to one. He's gonna start opening it.
Nope. You just leave a lid on that. We'll open it when we need it.
Okay.
Okay. You go have a little sit down underneath a tree somewhere.
He'll go find a tree.
And then I'll walk back over. So there are 8 other barrels of this.
Oh gosh.
Ah. I don't want to fight more slimes.
Uxanar, are you hungry?
No.
Tatum is going to take me to the store where he purchased these in the Witherbloom campus tomorrow after exams, if you want to come.
You should ask for the money back.
I'd like to come. That sounds good.
He said they sell Eldritch Balm as well, so it might give us some insight.
Yeah, we should check it out.
I will join after quizzes. That sounds good.
Me too.
Meanwhile, Trinket, I assume you're off on your way.
Yeah, I'd be still looking for Grayson.
I like Trinket just disappears all the time. We just look around and he's gone.
I think
On a
I'm
mission.
gonna go back and check on the Silk Ball Club. Sure.
I'll join you, and then I'll look over at Cortana. Fake Bashek, you got this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going back to my dorm and changing. I've been dunked in Jello all day.
We have learned to leave the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I'll go with you to Silkball.
Oh
So
yeah.
we'll meet up.
Yeah. By the way, blindly, as in whenever you're finished, counting up whatever we made today, give it to Trinket so that he can help with the one lady's resurrection.
Should I give it to Batum?
No. Tell him you lost it. Tell him we didn't make anything.
Oh my god. Okay.
As dishonest as our players are, I trust our players more than I trust Beta.
I mean, if he asks me, I have no other choice. I'll tell him the truth, but... How
Alright,
about...
so, Asin, I'll let you roll 5d10. That's how much gold you guys have made.
Combined with the booths?
You don't get the Silk Ball Club money.
Right, because it goes to the Silkball Club, yeah.
It's being used appropriately.
Yeah, it's on being embezzled.
22.
You guys show up to Silk Ball Club and there's like gold Silk Balls.
Yeah. It's
We
just been running
we get name
perfectly
brand
well.
drinks in the locker room now.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
It's
got
gonna be
22
the-
gold.
It's gonna be the best silk year of the year.
We'll meet
As
up
for
at the dorms after exams tomorrow.
Okay.
As for Trinket, you managed to find Grayson. He sees you and says, "You got a proposition for a business?"
Grayson, Trinket would like to discuss the business we had before. About a
course.
certain situation, yes.
All right, let me have someone else take over here, and then we can go take a walk. Motion for someone to come take his seat. Motion for you to lead the way.
I imagine there's like places to sit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll Trinket will take him to a kind of off in the corner spot to talk.
What do you need, Trinket?
Trinket would like to discuss the proposition of the funds to bring back a certain someone from the dead.
Oh, right. So I take it you're still doing that then?
Yes, Trinket is just waiting for the portion of funds that you agree to pay.
What was that number again?
Hold on. It's
It's 1,500 gold pieces.
Ah, right. And you have to give me a favor, correct?
That was the agreement, yes.
Alright. So far, I assume, Trinket, you're a bird of your word.
Yes, by death. Favors will be completed.
Alright. Obviously, I don't carry around 800 gold on me. Where can I have it delivered?
Could Trinket just come with you? This way, trade-off could happen and Trinket can take money into resurrection.
Sure. We can go back to my dorm room. I have a safe there.
Please, lead the way.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you go with Grayson back to his dorm room. He leads you up the general dorms that you guys are in as well, but there's this like extra level to the dorms that you haven't like noticed before, where there's like a level in between levels that the stairs and the elevator do not go to. He basically takes a side passage up.
Has this place always been here, Grayson?
Of course. It's for those that have particular tastes and can grease some wheels. And basically, he leads you up to what looks like the most grand studio apartment you've ever seen. That expands like the floor of one of the residences.
Holy Kenku God, Grayson. This place is so big.
Of course. If you have the wealth, you have to display it sometimes, yes?
Trinket does not know of wealth, Grayson. This is why Trinket is here.
I suspect you will one day.
If business proposition works between us, Grayson, Trinket would be very interested in working with you on future endeavors.
Well, you did come up with quite a bit of gold in a short amount of time. You're displaying some loyalty. I think that would be mutually beneficial. He walks over to one of the walls, and you can see him casting a couple spells that you have kind of seen, don't quite know them. He's basically working with an arcane lock. And once it opens up, he retrieves a couple bags, 3 bags, 500 gold each, and tosses them over to you.
This is wonderful, Grayson. Trinket is very fortunate to have friend like you.
Of course, Trinket.
And Chevaldry will be very grateful. Would you like her to know of your contribution to resurrection?
I'd rather not.
Very fair. This is very complicated matter, Grayson. This is why Trinket wished to ask as to not bring you into potential baggage.
Yes, we managed to make the tournament kind of not reach the news.
Discreetness is important, Grayson, in our line of work. Trinket totally understand.
Very well, and I assume that the passage here will be left to just your knowledge?
Trinket sees many things, Grayson, but Trinket did not see what this was.
Perfect. Alright, we best be getting back before some people miss us at the festival.
Yes. Trinket will now be thrilled to have Shivadri resurrected. Thank you, and please allow me to know how Trinket can fulfill his debt to you.
It could be some time before I find a use for the favor, but I'll make sure it counts.
Very good, Grayson. Till next time.
I'm also going to give you a +1 rep with Grayson.
Okay. Oh, actually gives me 2 points with him.
Oh, did he get his boon now?
Yeah.
You get discounts.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna need him.
I wonder if
With all
that'll
that money
apply
you
to the
have.
resurrection.
Yo, wanna fence me some potions?
Yeah, so Grayson... I forgot Grayson's his first name.
You have a 25% chance to have whatever you buy be half off. I considered him to be
Whatever.
Yep.
whatever you buy, yeah. You have a 25% chance for it to be half off. I considered him as a potential interest for boon.
And then his Bane obviously isn't very nice to have.
I don't remember what his bane was.
Gossip
Something.
columns proclaim exaggerated versions of your worst traits.
What a jerk.
So as you might know, Grayson is part of the future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. And he's also part of the Strixhaven Star. Controls the money and
Controls the media.
the word.
Why all the events seem to have him around them.
Sketchy.
I don't know. Trinket's feeling pretty good about his business ventures. He sees the potential shadiness in Grayson and sees an opportunity to make money. Anywho, Trinket's going to head to the morgue.
Alright. The rest of the party, I assume you guys are gonna participate in the rest of the festival, or do you head back to study?
I'm gonna head back to study, and then first I'm gonna talk to Beta, and I want to find him and see how much he spent on all this stuff.
Okay. You can see him sitting in under a tree over near the booth.
Hey, Beta.
Asin, this is a lovely tree. You should also sit here.
Beta, how much did you spend on all this dunk tank and jello and stuff?
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay.
Or a deception if you cannot keep a secret. I paid nothing.
Oh. I'm not gonna ask anything further. Here's five gold from the proceeds. And I give him 5 golds from the proceeds.
As in, that is for the class, not for me.
Uh,
Don't you know that all of the proceeds from the festival goes back towards the class?
oh, okay. I can do that then. Good luck.
Designate the class treasurer.
Have fun with your tree sitting, buddy.
Sit next to the tree with me, Asin. I will teach
Okay.
you about dragon chess.
Okay, I'll sit next to you.
That's great.
Do you pay attention as he teaches you dragon chess?
Yeah.
Okay. You earn a +1 with Batum.
All right.
It looks like Asin's basically just like, alright, this guy needs a friend right now.
It's throwing you a bone.
I was -1 with him, and now I'm positive. Now I'm 0. Now I'm
You're
0,
neutral.
right? Yeah. Now I'm neutral again.
Alright. I assume the rest of you are going back to study then?
To the Silk Ball tournament and make sure club and make sure it's still running good and help if it needs help.
Yep, they basically told most of the students to go home at this point.
Then I'll clean up and then head home.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Alright. As you guys remember, there are things you have to do for your studying.
Hmm.
You can use any skill. Give me a check. Determine how well you study. If you study, you get 1 reroll on the exam.
Mhm.
Arcana, here it comes, baby. 26. Damn. Crazy.
Alright, if Boschek uses history, you get your extra roll.
Nice.
Boostner, you get your extra roll. Cortana just barely squeaks out an extra roll.
Yeah.
So, Trinket is like going to the morgue, but depending on how much time that would take, he would try to study knowing the exams are tomorrow.
Yeah, with the morgue stuff, you will be getting back a bit late. You'll have disadvantage on your check.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. So, great.
Unless you study with someone.
Well. As in...
Yeah.
Trinket will be out late tonight. Could you help him, Trinket, when he returns home?
Yes. Well, late night study, I guess.
This is of the highest importance for Trinket. He must go and resurrect Shivadri.
Oh, then
But
yeah.
Trinket cannot become worst student in class. And Trinket would prefer to not cheat.
Of course.
You're a very
All
good
right.
roommate, Azim. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So what do we get that D4 in? Just a generic D4 or?
You get to re-roll one of your exams.
Okay.
You don't get a D4 from it. You get the extra student dice if you pass your exam. Or ace your exam, rather.
I don't even know where to put that.
On your sheet, I think there's an option for like re-roll. Or extra roll.
So we already have 1. Does that mean we get 2 then?
That
Well, you
may have
had
been
one from-
before.
Yeah, that was from before.
Okay, so then I'll just keep it the way it is.
Does not have a separate sections based on.
No, it's just year 1, year 2, year 3. Year 4, no
Just,
time.
No, we had
That's
to
dumb.
add slots last time per class.
That was a bad one.
You could just use a comma, I guess. Manage it however you wish. Meanwhile,
call it Re-roll dice. 1 test re-roll.
yeah, you have like I think 3 exams total per year. But Trinket, you make your way over to the hospital /medic/morgue. And you find the guy that helped you before. Oh, you're back.
Yes, Trinket was able to ascertain the funds required to do our transaction.
Very good, very good. And you were about a day from the body being claimed. But very good.
Here are the funds. And I will hand the money over.
Alright, this looks to be all of the coin. It'll take me a little minute here to count it all. Have to make sure it's all in order, otherwise we won't be able to pay the fees.
Yes, of
And-
course.
As you understand, some of it will be used to pay my fee.
This is fine. So long as the resurrection happens, Trinket does not care what happens.
Very good. I'll make sure the paperwork gets filed this evening. We'll have this lady's body prepared, and we'll have word sent out that we need someone with the ability to perform the resurrection. I suspect you will see your fellow student back in class in 2 to 3 business days.
This will prevent the picking and claiming of the body?
Yes, because there will be no body to claim.
Very good, very good, very good. If Trinket does not see Shivadri in 2 to 3 days, should Trinket come back to follow up with the manager?
If you wish. However,
Very good.
there is one stipulation. If Shivadri is unwilling to be resurrected, he will be unable to be resurrected.
Could Trinket have a slight refund if this is case?
Unfortunately, no. So you still have to have the ritual.
Very good.
For an additional fee, we could let you speak with the dead.
How much would this fee be?
This one's pretty easy. Most students learn how to do this pretty early on. Probably do it for like, I don't know, 5 gold.
Trinket will pay 5 gold.
Very well. This could be slightly unnerving for those that haven't done it before. He walks over and kind of, you know what like a morgue looks like, where like the bed trays are in the wall. Kind of
Yeah.
finds the one that has no markings on it, pulls it out. You can see Shivadri is still there, preserved. He'll touch a trinket from his pocket to Shivadri, and you can feel the room grow cold, and this like whispering sound fills the air, and then the body shoots upright.
Shivadri!
Spare me, spare me.
Yes, I am Shivadri.
Yes, Trinket knows who you are.
The guy looks over. He says, "You got 2 questions left."
Shivadri, do you wish to come back from dead?
What? Oh, I guess I am dead. Wait. Who are you?
Trinket, I'm like kind of pointing at myself, would like to resurrect Shivadri. That's you from the dead.
Did you kill me?
These questions, can I respond to these without
Yeah.
without issue? Okay.
easy semantic, chivalry. You fell from great height during a regulated and sanctioned fight. It is unfortunate. Trinket is filled with grief and remorse. And Trinket has been able to raise funds to bring you back to life.
I'm hazy on this, but yes, I would like to come back. I don't know where I am.
Trinket has secured your place. You will be brought back, but you must accept resurrection when asked, okay?
I understand.
Rest easy, chivalry. We will talk soon. Seek me out when you are back, okay?
You can see the light kind of shoot out from her eyes, and she just slams back onto the slab.
That was super freaky.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Your usual ritual doesn't really get this interactive.
Did you hear the conversation as well?
Oh yeah, I'll stand right next to you.
Okay. Trinket just wanted to be sure. Trinket unfamiliar with spell. I could not be sure how this would be playing. So she say yes if you bring back.
Very good. You'd expect to see her walking around, not undead, very much alive, in
Yes.
2 to 3 days.
Yes,
I believe it
yes.
is almost a weekend though, so you'll probably see her in about 4 or 5 days.
Trinket is kind of like staring at him.
Look, priests don't like to work on the weekend. There's not much we can do about that.
Business days.
Here.
Fine. Thank you. Oh, question for you before Trinket goes.
You need to dispose of a body now?
No, not yet.
I
Is
assure you
that-
it's much cheaper than resurrecting them.
Is that possible to take a body and dispose of discreetly?
Oh yeah, people love buying dead bodies.
How much does this service cost?
Well, it depends. Are you bringing the dead body?
Yes.
You usually rub it, remove traces of it for about 50 gold.
Okay. Good to know. But a separate question: what would happen if, say, someone does not show up for exams?
If they don't show up for exams, I imagine they just fail their exam. I haven't been a student here, so I wouldn't know.
Yes, of course. Silly question. Okay, Trinket will go. Thank you to talk and deal with you. And Trinket could come back for disposal service someday.
Very good.
And Trinket will head home.
Alright.
Become a hitman.
Well, I don't know what the deal is with Grayson, so I'm just preparing.
Give dispose of Grayson.
That's one way out.
He probably has his own 1500 set aside to self-revive. In case you come across my corpse,
That's
revive
self-res.
me. Yep.
He's rich enough.
Yep.
He has like a card in his wallet.
Insurance.
Yes, it's the Resu ID.
D&D version of Trauma Team.
Alright, you make it back to your dorms. Asin's falling asleep for the most part, but he helps you do your studies. Doom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or does Asin just go to sleep?
No, I'd help out.
Alright, so you get no disadvantage from your shortened study attempt.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't get enough of a study in, though.
Yeah, for the reroll. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, no reroll for Trinket. We move on to the day of the exams, and as you guys file into the class, you know the drill. There's no magic present. Your first test is on owlbear disposition and habits. This is a multiple choice question or exam, and you have to make answers regarding owlbear's hunting, eating, mating, fighting, and living habits. And the check that you must give me is of the nature variety.
Yeah, and I'm good in that. I guess I'll follow
Oh
suit.
no, Trinket.
I'll roll with everyone else.
How far away is Trinket sitting from me?
No magic.
Can I use my inspiration?
You may.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
I have a 7, and I rolled a
just cheat.
13.
I should just cheat.
If you'd like to cheat, now's your chance.
Do it!
Do it. YOLO.
Although you could choose that at the end, right?
Yeah, we can do that. As a last-ditch option if you don't want to fail.
Oh,
Okay.
man, those
Alright.
birds.
Alright, make sure you record your score.
Oh, I don't have to do it now.
No, we'll let you do that at the end.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you pass the exam, or like one part of the exam, then you pass. But if you pass both, you ace it.
Right.
But if you fail both halves of it, then you fail.
Gotcha.
Alright, the second half of the exam is about owlbear companion. Each of the players have to write a short essay on common methods for taming, training, and handling owlbears, and on keeping owlbears as companions. You guess what kind of a check this is?
Animal handling.
You are correct.
Religion.
You are not correct.
the Church of Owlbear.
Ew. I think I'm gonna re-roll my animal handling check. Use my D4 or my roll 20. My yeah.
Oh, Trinket.
That's better.
Looks like I'm cheating, boys.
20
Alright.
or 14.
Trinket's feeling a bit like he's on a dark path that he's just slowly accepting.
What do you have to
Cheating on
get higher?
everything.
What do you have to get higher than?
We don't know.
I don't know if I want to tell you before or after you decide to cheat.
Don't tell us.
Oh.
Yeah, don't tell us.
I'm afraid of what's gonna happen if I fail. I'm rolling so poorly.
if you fail, cheating, bad things can happen,
Yep.
and you gotta
But-
make 2 checks when you cheat.
So Cortana's already failed a course, just so you know.
I remember.
Yeah, so I mean, the consequences aren't that bad.
Well, cheating is like not
Cheating is a
failing.
lot worse. Yeah.
Well,
But it's also a lot more spicy.
You need to go for that spicy roll.
well, you also get rewards for acing things. So, who would like to cheat?
Me.
Well, you don't know if you passed or failed, right? Or,
Oh no, I failed.
Oh, he probably failed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely failed.
It's under a 10. He probably failed.
Alright, so to cheat, you have to first give me a successful deception check.
Yes.
D&D is trying to tell you something.
And follow that with,
Oh no.
you're correct, sleight of hand check.
It's better than what you rolled before, so...
I
And-
mean,
Drum roll. The DC to beat for the cheating and for the exam is 12.
Oh, thank God.
So, which among you passed the first one? Obviously, Trinket aced the exam.
Yeah, boy.
We're gonna put 8 to that.
So wait a minute. What was the first? You had to just get higher than a 12 on both.
You gotta get higher than you gotta get a 12 or higher to pass.
I would've aced it.
So the first one that you rolled, did you get a 12 or higher?
Yeah, I got 18, and then I got a 15. So I aced it.
Yep, you aced it.
All right.
So if you pass both, you ace it.
Yep.
Sweet! I aced it! Right!
Anyone fail? I guess I should say it like that.
No, I don't think so.
That gives you 2d4s, doesn't it?
Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it does.
What in what?
The student die can be gained from exam. Yep, so you each get a student die for the skill of the test. So you get a nature student die and you get an animal handling student die.
So what happened to the old D4s that we got for the last test?
You still get to keep them until the end of the year.
Holy shit. I need to add
So we
another.
effectively have 3 D4s. Or I guess it depends if you...
You have to use them for
Ace.
that check.
Yeah. So, but if you got... Like, I passed with aces the first round, so I would have 4 D4, right?
Yeah.
Hot dog.
But you don't get like 4 D4s that you can use.
No, I understand. It's like 4 individual 1D4s.
Yeah. And it has to be for that check.
Yeah.
So this was animal
Magical
handling.
physiologies.
Yeah, and it
Animal
was
handling
for,
and nature.
Yeah, okay. Is it like 1d4 per
Wait,
per
you
skill?
said
Like I have 1 animal handling d4, for example.
Yeah.
Okay.
you said it was magical physiologies?
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna put it under that column because that's
I don't think we're gonna roll it for the other classes again because you don't actually get anything from that. But
That's fine.
if you want to roll it on your own and keep track, you may do so.
Happy I'm keeping track.
Because I don't think that's part of it, unfortunately.
Oh. Never mind. I don't care.
Yeah, there's like nothing about those classes in the books. I can come up
Okay.
with stuff, but hard to do that
They're just
retroactively
flavor.
now. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They have you choose classes that don't have much relevance, except for some of
So
them
real
do
life.
get stuff later on.
I guess it's in case you want to add something yourself, then you can.
Yeah. I'll probably try to do that more when you guys overlap classes. But there are other events that take place with classes, so.
So, do we have like some time in between where I could get a hold of Trinket
In between
Wait.
what?
Like after the exams?
I mean, you can talk to him immediately. It's in the same exam
Oh.
room.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Trinket, I need potions. Do you think you can maybe get some for a discount?
Why would you think Trinket has plenty to get cheaper potions?
I don't know. Seem kind of shady.
I seem kind of shady. This is the reason why you think I know place to get cheaper potions.
I don't know. You seem to know the underworld. Maybe you could possibly get them cheaper than what they sell them in the store.
Trinket will look around.
Are they gonna get yelled at because they're talking during a quiz?
No, the exams are over.
Okay.
Alright, well, the party has surprisingly passed their exams.
We did it.
We did it! I passed!
I'm surprised Trinket had to resort to cheating on this one.
On the animal handling, I have like really garbage wisdom.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, mine's 0 as well. I get that. Are any of
Alright.
us wise?
What was that?
Are any of us wise?
Yeah, Cortana.
Ah,
No, she's a cleric, right? So-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that's more of a charisma thing. Actually, no, I'm thinking of paladin. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a wisdom thing. Clerics are wisdom.
As you guys are kind of stepping out of the exam room, you hear a bit of gossip going on. You guys tune into it?
Yes,
Always.
Probably.
just like in real life.
A hunter must always be aware of his surroundings.
One of you hear one of your fellow students talking about, or say this, the Play Actors Drama Guild has combined the hide of a bear and an owl head taxidermy to create a weird owlbear prop.
Trinket would hear this and immediately become uninterested and leave. He'd just be like, "This is the worst gossip ever."
Wait, they did what? They made an owlbear prop out of a what?
They combined the hide of a bear and an owl head taxidermy to create a weird owlbear prop. And they go on and talk about more that they might see at the upcoming Rose Stage Festival. Trinket, in your disinterest, you walk over and hear another tidbit that catches your ear. This one is someone wants to summon and control a real black dragon on stage. There's no way that'll work.
Can I do a check to see who is saying this?
Looking at them, you don't recognize them as a first-year student.
Turket's gonna walk over and hearing the yearning to summon a black dragon has caught his attention more so than the taxidermy.
There's a guy, another guy you don't recognize. A little bit older, and the conversation kind of goes on, and the guy that you heard exclaim the other thing about controlling a real young black dragon on stage says there's no way that they'll allow that kind of magic to be used on stage. Like, the Rose Stage Festival is a big event. They're not gonna let a real black dragon, like, let alone, a copper or a bronze or a tin or a silver or a gold dragon. No, a black dragon on stage.
All right, Trinket's gonna leave now. He feels like he's heard enough.
Yeah.
I probably.
He makes a mental note to expect to fight a black dragon in his future.
I was gonna say, something tells me we should be bringing our weapons to the Rose Stage Festival.
Fighting an owlbear and a black dragon in the future. All right.
I'd probably follow Trinket.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to where I heard the owlbear discussion and tune into that, because I want to know if owlbears truly like cupcakes and other pastries and not like fish and snakes and rabbits. Because I don't believe our teacher. Our teacher's full of shit.
You listen in for probably about 15 minutes, and the word cupcake or muffin do not come up.
Okay. I will take that to believe that owlbears don't like cupcakes or muffin.
Because of the omission of some words.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna believe it. I mean, I've been thinking our teacher's full of shit anyway, so. Like,
Alright.
owlbears, cupcakes, no. Owlbears do not like cupcakes.
At this point, just so you guys know, if you have a job, then you can go ahead and collect your gold for the week.
Yay! 5 gold.
How much is it? It's 5.
5 a week.
5 gold per job
All right.
for our man with 2 jobs.
And it's been a week.
So at some point, I wanna go buy another health potion since I shoved the last one down Trinket's throat.
Also, 2 weeks are going to pass before we pick up, so go ahead and collect the next 2 weeks of pay.
Okay. Damn, Asm's gonna be fucking rich.
Actually, no, because I forgot that you guys plan on going to a shop.
Yeah.
So next week we will pick up with the shop visit, and then we'll pass some time.
Okay.
Assuming that the party doesn't want to do something in the interim.
Okay.
Look out for Shavadri.
So don't collect 2 weeks worth of gold.
Yes, do not collect 2 weeks worth of gold.
Okay.
Yet.
Do not pass. Go.
Can't wait to have Shivaji just come shambling in like a zombie.
That guy told me he wouldn't come back like that.
Lies.
Alright, any questions before we wrap?
Nope.
What shop are we going to, or is that
You
I-
don't know the name of it.
okay?
One that presumably sold Eldritch Balm and
Okay.
barrels of jelly.
Okay.
Verbatim called a research facility, so brace yourself for Raccoon City.
Right.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't catch whether that was just like a generic shop or what we were going to, so figured I'd ask.
Alright, we'll pick up again next week. Assume everyone's good.
Yep.
I should be good, and I'll let you know if I'm not, because
Okay. If we don't have the full party, then we'll just have like we'll still play, but it'll be less important stuff that we do.
Okay. That should be good.
Alright, get you guys next week.
all
Sounds
right.
good.
See ya.
All right,
See
see
ya.
ya.
Later.
Bye.
Alright guys, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll have some more D&D next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. EST. If you missed any of the content, it'll be over on YouTube. Find it at the following link. And this time, we have audio that works the entire time. I made sure after the break that my audio was working. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Catch you later.